Hey, it's Patrick, and let's talk about Kraus Moto's Wolf 1 setup for road glides. Now, this is going to be for Rushmore Edition and up road glides. So you do have some twin cams in there, so 15 and up road glides all the way up through the M8s. And this is the perfect way, in my opinion, to add a T-bar kit to your road glide. It is very, very high-end stuff, so you're going to pay that premium price for a premium product, coming in around $2,300. But it's pretty turnkey. We'll start from the bottom and we'll work our way up. This billet top clamp here replaces that cast clamp on your stock bike. You really can't run a T-bar setup on your stock bike unless you run an adapter, which gives you some flexibility issues in there. This gets rid of all of that. So you have this really racy billet clamp here. And so when you're pushing a heavy bike into a corner at high speeds, you have real good possibility of flex in that clamp. This is going to get rid of that. It also offers an improved clamping area right here to the fork tubes. So essentially it's going to stiffen everything up and it's going to put these risers right where you need them. Now, a note here is you do lose your stock ignition lock. Kraus does send one with it. You do get a lock. You're just not going to have your stock one. Now, one of the best parts of this kit, in my opinion, is these risers. This is a 10-inch riser with an 1.5 inch pullback. These bars have about 2.5 inches in them, so you're looking in the 12.5 inch range with the total rise with that 1.5 inch pullback. But the cool thing about this is you get a solid bushing down here at the handlebar bushing, which can get kind of spongy. Even if you crank down on these, when you move these bars up and do a good kind of attack position, you put a lot of leverage down there. So that solid bushing takes that sponginess out of there. If you're worried about vibration, that's where the trick part comes in. They've moved those bushings up into the top part of this riser here. So you still get that real nice solid feel without the vibration. You don't have to worry about cranking these risers around down here. The other nice thing here is the gauges. So obviously when you put T-bars on a road glide, you're putting those risers right down through where your gauges would be, and you have to do something with that. Really nice billet machine gauge pod here, and it clamps to the riser uprights. So you can run this thing up or down, put it where you want it, and you can tilt it back and forth to get it just right. We'll say, well, my screen is out here. What I would do, and what a lot of people do, is they flip these around. You can run this back here, tilt those gauges just where you want them, so you can see those gauges just right. You see you have a ton of adjustment here and back and forth movement to get it just at the angle you want. So if you flip those back here, you can still see your screen if you want. This does come with the Fly Racing Moto style bar. This is an 1.8 inch clamping area. So if you do change this bar, you're gonna have to run an 1.8 inch bar, which is no problem. There's a ton of them out there. Accept all of your stock controls to go on this. I will say, you might want to measure to see if your stock lines are going to work with this. That's kind of up to you, what you have on your bike. But one thing I will say is you probably will definitely need a little bit of an extension for the gauges here, and we sell that. It's a plug and play deal. So pretty simple. It seems like a difficult install with this. Really, you can do this with hand tools. We have an install video out there on how to put T-bars on a road glide, so check that out. It's really not that difficult with a road glide. Street glide a little bit different. With the road glide, it's pretty straightforward. Overall, you're getting a super duper premium product here. It's going to put you in the best position to handle your road glide, in my opinion, and it's going to stiffen things up. It's not going to feel all wallowy when you're going into a corner. And Kraus, is known for making high performance stuff. Like I said, premium product, premium price. If you're looking for more information, go ahead and click that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That's going to take you to the product detail page where you can read other riders' reviews and more specs about this entire kit. Still looking for more information? Feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your motorcycle, and your budget. I am Patrick. Thank you for watching. Now go work on those motorcycles.